So we're here today to show you the latest progress on this project. Let me pan back and show you what we got going on here. The DeLorean Limo. So people that know the DeLorean community, this car has been around for roughly 24 years as a roller. But what we've just recently done to it is added an all-electric drivetrain. This thing should have a 75 to 100 mile range. We went with a smaller battery pack because this is not going to be used for long distance driving, much more short trips, and we were able to keep the weight down by putting a single battery pack in the back of this car. We also did quite a bit to the suspension and brakes to make this thing actually drivable, and that's the exciting news that the DeLorean Limo, or what we call around the shop the Beast, is for the first time a usable, drivable vehicle. So we'll just give you guys some brief information on this, and I want to take you along for a short drive and experience this crazy project and this contraption with us.
These are the Frankenstein parts that makes the limo move on its own. We've got the custom battery pack. We've got customized bracketry and stuff holding in Tesla Model 3. Plus its so-called gearbox.
Okay, so we're going to take this thing for its first real drive. I want to give you guys a little backstory on this. This is the brainchild of a good friend of mine, Rich. Rich is actually standing here watching it go on its first drive. But this car project was started about 24 years ago. It started with a stainless steel frame by Pierce Design that was just lengthened to Rich's spec on the size of the car he wanted. And then he made sure to use some not so good DeLoreans. So no good cars were destroyed here. Actually, back in the time when he built this thing, the value of the cars were so low that he probably actually saved them from getting scrapped. Because, you know, likely that would have happened back in that time. So after the stainless steel frame, that was built up into a rolling chassis, and he had some help with various people. A lot of people, it's kind of cool. A lot of people have been a part of this project. And I don't really even know all those because I've been doing DeLoreans for 18 years and this project's older than that. But from there, he had gotten 3 monocoques that were doors, I would say, with the fiberglass attached. And he had the rest of the car glassed in. Him and a buddy in southern part of the Chicagoland area built the fiberglass and made this 3 cars into one, if you will. And then Chris Nicholson, of course, came and redid the stainless on the car and made some of the infill panels that are missing from stainless steel sheet. Bent and folded that and grained it. Rich acquired all the correct spec for the stainless, the correct 304 with the exact same thickness, and they made the infill panels. So that's pretty wild. And from there, this thing just went to several shows and was a roller. And now for the first time, you guys are really going on kind of its maiden voyage. And here we go. So I don't feel confident in like where my rear end is spatial wise. This thing feels a little uneasy to me. But the drivetrain feels good. The brakes feel good. The suspension feels good. So, okay, so when we set off with you guys, we had 0.4 miles on this car. So I had it up the street and back on very short test drives. That was really before the brakes and suspension were where we wanted to. So this is the first time it's being driven. We just broke 1 mile. So you're along with us for literally the first mile, 1.2 down at the bottom. And feels pretty good. Thing's a monster. I really feel like I have no idea where my rear end really is, but I feel somewhat confident in the drivetrain. Accelerates well, smooth. Brakes feel great. Got plenty of brakes. So we did do an upgrade there. And the suspension actually feels good. The tires are quite a bit larger because with the weight of this vehicle, we had to go with a truck tire that is much larger than a DeLorean tire. So there was a lot done to raise this vehicle and try to cause clearance. So I had to do a couple of test drives and try to do some adjustments, set camber and caster to where the wheels don't rub. Luckily, this stainless steel frame has an adjustable sway bar slot, so we were able to kind of make some adjustments and make some clearance on this thing. And so far for its first mile, feels pretty great. So we've got it up to 40 miles an hour. Still feels good. There's a little bit of wind noise, some seals that can be done to this thing. Here we go, that's 50 in a DeLorean limousine. Pretty wild. Let's see if we can get it up to, I might try to touch 60. 60, I just broke 60, probably 62 miles an hour, and I'm gonna bring it back down a little bit over the speed limit. And it's going down the road well. We just passed a woman that pulled up next to us, just laughing, smiling, and giving us a thumbs up, and that's really the only appropriate reaction to this car. So we've got almost 5 miles on our drive now, so we're kind of going to come around the corner here and get back to the shop and give Rich the good news that so far, first real drive has been a success.
The car is equipped with upgraded hydraulic brakes, along with an EV regen braking system, as well as an electric parking brake.
So there you have it. You guys are riding along for the first drive in this limo that's been a part of the community for so long, but never been drivable. So, you know, it's been taken to the next level to where now it is a usable vehicle. And from here, we do have quite a bit of interior to be done on this car. That's something that Midwest will probably help with parts, but I think it'll go on to someone who knows more interior, more of an interior shop to take this thing to the next level there. But wanted to show you guys an update on this thing and bring you along. Such a thrill. Thanks to Rich for letting us be a part of this project. I've known of this car for so long. It is a beast to work on. It takes up so much of the shop. We're kind of lucky that it's leaving. We're kind of happy that it's going, but we're also lucky that we were able to be a part of this story. And thanks to Rich for trusting us with this. If you guys have seen our stuff before, this is kind of EV build 2, 3, and 4, if you will. We have a couple of more of those coming pretty soon, so it's nice to have that as a product that we're now doing multiples of. But
as previously mentioned, no good DeLoreans were sacrificed for this build. The car is constructed of 3 smashed DeLoreans, the first one being cut right behind the rear glass. Second one is just the center section, and the third one is the tail section. All constructed and fiberglass together to create this car. Here we are loading up the car to send it off for some interior work.
Yeah.